volim se izgubiti u trenutku. Ali ponekad nemam vremena za gubljenje. Zato obožavam Frank kremu koju mogu pripremiti klasično u džezvi ili praktično prelijevanjem vrućom vodom. Njena bogata aroma, blag okus i postojana pjena savršeno obogaćuju svaki trenutak u danu. Bez obzira na način pripreme, uvijek mogu uživati u najfinije mljevenoj turskoj kavi. Frank krema. Pripremi kako želiš, uživaj kad poželiš.
Prepoznatljivo ukusne, prepoznatljivo domaće, a još zdravije. Upravo to su Histris delicije bez dodanih nitrita. Potražite Histris proizvode sa zelenom oznakom i otkrite zdraviju stranu guštanja. Histris iz srca Istre.
Rekli su ti tko si. Rekli su ti tvoje ime, tvoje mjesto, što smiješ, što ne smiješ, kako da živiš, za koga. Čemu se nadaš, što vjeruješ. Rekli su ti. Ali samo ti znaš da najbolje dolazi iz dubine. Osjeti svoje ja, Jana.
Shall I go around the other side? Yes, let's go.
Dobar večer, poštovane dame i gospodo. Dobrodošli na treći dan svjetske izložbe u Zagrebu 2024. Danas ćemo započeti sa dvije skupine. Imamo FC skupinu 5 i FC skupinu 9. Nećemo se pretjerano predstavljati. Moje ime je Nikola Smolić i predstavio vam i moju kolegicu. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Zagreb 2024 World Dog Show. Today we will have only two groups, like yesterday, and tomorrow we will be having also two groups. Today we have group number 5 and group number 9. My name is Nicolas Molic and I would like to present to you my co-host, wonderful Laura Crombie.
Thank you, Nicola. Hello to everybody who's with us here in Zagreb, but also to all of you that are watching at home, thanks to the online streaming we have through P1 Dog Shows. Yesterday we had people watching us in New Zealand, Australia, America, Canada. Please do get in touch, let us know where you're watching from. Ask us a question, tell us who you think should be winning. But let's get things started with our first competition. And Nicola, take a deep breath because we have 85 junior handlers about to come into the ring.
We will go straight to the business. We are not going to torture with a lot of talks and speeches, so we will go fast. First competition tonight, like every day, we start with the junior handling. Judge for tonight's competition of junior handling is a person who was one of the most successful, experienced professional handlers for more than 20 years. Now he's a breeder of Scottish Terriers and black miniature Schnauzers. Please welcome in our ring, judge for tonight's competition, Mr. Ante Lucin from Croatia. We have, again, more than 80 junior handlers. Please welcome, first in the ring, the girl with the Bichon Frise. Girl with Petit Basset Griffon Vendéen. Girl with the Jack Russell Terrier. Boy with a Pug. Another Bichon Frise. French Bulldog. Hungarian Pointing Dog, Magyar Vizsla. Pomeranian. Bichon Frise. Havanese. Another Pomeranian. Standard Smooth Dachshund. Chow Chow. Golden Retriever. Siberian Husky. Welsh Corgi Pembroke. Australian Cattle Dog. Affenpinscher. Standard Poodle White. Bichon Frise. Miniature Spitz. Medium Poodle. Australian Shepherd. Labrador Retriever. Basenji. Shih Tzu. Papillon. Australian Silky Terrier. Whippet. Griffon Brassellois. Siberian Husky. Čorni Ruski Terrier. Cane Corso. Weimaraner. Irish Water Spaniel. Girl with the Tibetan Spaniel. Girl with the Irish Terrier. Standard Wire Hair Dachshund. Australian Shepherd. Havanese. Basset Hound. Maltese. Yorkshire Terrier. Australian Shepherd. Tibetan Terrier. Irish Red Setter. Scottish Terrier. Fox Terrier Smooth. Cao d'Agua Español. Lagotto Romagnolo. Riesenschnauzer Schwarz. Bichon Frise. Smooth Fox Terrier. English Pointer, Lagotto Romagnolo, Australian Cattle Dog, Siberian Husky, Australian Shepherd, another Australian Shepherd, Great Dane Black, Boston Terrier, Kerry Blue Terrier, Miniature Long-Haired Dachshund, Thai Ridgeback, Siberian Husky, Yakutska Laika, Miniature Xolo, Whippet, Pomeranian, and the Papillon. Dear ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine that the ring is two circles are full of junior handlers? Please give a big applause for these brave young people.
And there we have the 85 competitors in this junior handling final on the third day of the World Dog Show. Now, we won't be seeing any young people place today. Instead, our judge will shortlist 6 and then choose 3 who will all go through to the finals of the junior handling competition tomorrow afternoon. All of the young people in the ring are aged between 10 and 18. And the judge is not considering the conformation of the dog, but purely the handling and presentation of the dog. Each of the young people has already been judged in the collecting ring. So our judge is just reminding himself of each of the handlers before shortlisting 6. Nicola, to select just 6 from 85 incredible handlers is very difficult, isn't it?
I think it's almost impossible, because most of them, they are on such a high level and they are showing such a skills. I judged junior handling in one of my favorite shows, 2013 European Dog Show in Bucharest in Romania, and it was a really, really difficult task.
The Bichon handler comes forward. Australian Shepherd. The Basset Hound. Another Australian Shepherd. The Scotty. And we have one more spotlight to fill. It's the Pointer. A huge well done to all of our other junior handlers. Please do give them a round of applause as they leave the ring today.
Dear visitors and exhibitors, I have one question for you. Do you like our system with live results immediately after the rings are finished? Our results and everything what's going on in the ring, the critiques, the placements are all provided by online dog shows.
So our judge in the junior handling competition is taking a closer look. The Bichon Frise has moved again, and now it's the turn of the handler with the Australian Shepherd. Our judge has been a professional handler himself for more than 20 years. He will be looking for the handler that makes the dog stand out, that would give the dog the best chance of winning if this was a breed competition. It's very important for him to see the dog and handler move to check they're at the correct pace for the dog. Now we have the young man with the Basset Hound. And many of these young people will go on to become professional handlers like our judge. And you will see them competing here in the main ring in Best Junior and Best in Show. We have a second Australian Shepherd in the shortlist with this young lady. It is up to the handler whether they stack or freestand the dog. And part of the skill of a professional handler is managing the nerves in a competition like this, because they can travel down the lead. The Scottish Terrier is next on the table. And even though we are judging groups 5 and group 9 here at the World Dog Show today, the young people can show dogs from any of the 10 groups.
Poštovane dame i gospodo, pratimo natjecanje junior handlinga, sudac Ante Lučin za ovu kategoriju. I imamo ispred nas 6 izabranih u užem izboru. To je mlada djevojka sa engleskim pointerom, mlada djevojka sa Bichon Friseom, također mlada djevojka sa australskim ovčarom, još jedna djevojka sa australskim ovčarom, dječak sa Basset Houndom i na kraju djevojčica sa škotskim terijerom.
Our final handler here with the pointer, just moving round to the end, and then our judge will select 3 young people in no particular order who we will see back here for Best Junior Handler in Show tomorrow evening. But first, this is unique to handling competitions. The judge can ask the handlers to swap dogs. This is to see how they would cope with a new breed, a new dog.
Okay, our judge told me what he's going to do. He's going to send them for the last round, and then he will choose the 3 finalists for Sunday's Supreme Junior Best in Show. Junior Handler, I'm sorry.
Now remember, some of these young people may never have handled the breed that they have just been given before. So it's all down to how well they can adapt and how comfortable they can make the dog feel with them. And as I said before, managing that excitement and those nerves is key part of being a good handler. This young lady swapped her pointer for a Scottish Terrier. They will now switch back and our judge will select his chosen 3. It looks like he's putting them into size order so that he can move them around the ring once together. Our judge is going to do things slightly differently. He is going to present each of the chosen 3 handlers with a trophy. So the first handler who will be back competing tomorrow night is the handler of the pointer.
The second one, we are going to see tomorrow in the finals, is the girl with the Australian Shepherd.
And third, coming back tomorrow, it's the handler of the Scottish Terrier. A huge well done to the other 3 handlers leaving the ring there, making it into a shortlist from 85 handlers. Our chosen 3 will just come onto the stage for a photograph, and then we will continue with our Best Minor Puppy competition. A huge well done to those 3 young people who will be back with us tomorrow to compete for the title of Best Junior Handler in Show. But we are going to continue our competitions with Best Minor Puppy. Okay, Best Minor Puppy is for dogs aged 3 to 6 months who are in Groups 5 and Group 9. Our judge for this competition comes from Peru, where she is president of the Peruvian Kennel Club, a breeder of poodles and Sarpei, and a judge in all breeds. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the ring Ilaria Bionde de Sibatti.
And we have in the ring Alaskan Malamute, Siberian Husky, Peruvian Hairless Dog Large, Samoyed, Standard Poodle, Yakutskaya Laika, American Akita, Pharaoh Hound, Thai Ridgeback, Suomen Lapinkoira, Mexican Hairless Standard, Kintamani Bali Dog, Sharpei, excuse me, Chow Chow, West Gotha Spets, Shiba Inu, Basenji, Miniature Poodle, Bichon Frise, Havanese, Shih Tzu, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, Tibetan Terrier, Lhasa Apso, Boston Terrier, Chinese Crested, Tibetan Spaniel, Maltese, Papillon, French Bulldog, Pomeranian, Smooth-coated Chihuahua, Long-coated Chihuahua, Toy Poodle, Pug, and that's all.
And there we have all of the competitors in our best puppy, minor puppy competition for today. Some of them a little bit overwhelmed by stepping into the main ring here, but many of them will never have seen cameras and screens and crowds before. Our judge has prejudged the competition. All of the dogs have been gone over and moved. She will just remind herself of the entrance and then select 6. And in this competition, we will see 3 dogs placed. And Nicola, it's fantastic to see judges from as far afield as Peru coming here to Croatia to judge.
Yes, it's a very long trip, but actually Mrs. Ilaria Biondi de Ciabatti is not very far away from here. Originally, Miss Ilaria is Italian.
You can tell from their name.
Yes. And Mrs. Biondi de Ciabatti is doing her shortcut. Coming back in 6 selected is Toy Poodle, Apricot.
The Boston Terrier and the Lhasa come forward. That's half of the shortlist gone, half to go. The Basenji comes out. The Chow. and the Siberian Husky. Huge congratulations to all of our other minor puppy finalists. Thank you so much for joining us here in Zagreb. Each of these 6 will now move again. First of all, the Siberian Husky.
The procedure of selection and placing the winners will be the same in every single category. So I'm not going to repeat this again. All the judges are going to select 6 dogs out of the whole full rings of the dogs, and then they will place number 3, number 2, and number 1. Our judge is examining our baby Chow Chow.
Next in the shortlist, the Basenji. And these young dogs are all doing really well in the ring, aren't they, for such a big occasion?
I just wanted to say it's actually quite amazing. They are really babies between 3 and 6 months, and they're performing in a ring like real adults.
The Lhasa Apso is the next to step forward. If you're watching at home, do comment and let us know which of these breeds is your favourite.
Next one we have Boston Terrier.
Those bat-wing ears, a real characteristic feature of the Boston. And finally, our judge will take a look at the Apricot Toy Poodle. Six fantastic dogs, but let's find out which 3 will be getting a place here today. Nicolas will escort our judge onto the stage. In third place, in the minor puppy group, we have the Basenji. Second place, the Chow Chow. But first place, the winner of Best Minor Puppy on day 3 of the World Dog Show is the Siberian Husky. We now have the winners of our Best Minor Puppy competition. So we will be moving on very shortly to Best Puppy. The Best Puppy class is for our Best Puppy winners from today, aged between 6 and 9 months.
Judge for today's competition is coming from Lithuania. She's a breeder of Rottweilers and she owns Chihuahuas and breeds Chihuahuas. Kennel name Mano Pumas. She's the president of Lithuanian Kennel Club and our dear friend. Please welcome Ramunė Kazlauskaitė. And we have puppies in the ring. Ibiza Hound, Pharaoh Hound, American Akita, Standard Poodle, another Standard Poodle, Grey, Yakutska Laika, Siberian Husky, Samoyed, Shikoku, Dye Ridgeback, Shiba Inu, Keeshond, Solo Standard, Chow Chow, Podenco Português, Quinta Mali Dog, Miniature Poodle Fawn, Miniature Medium Poodle Black, Miniature Poodle Black, Tibetan Terrier, Middle Spitz, Bichon Frise, Pug, French Bulldog, Boston Terrier, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, Griffon Belge, Tibetan Spaniel, Papillon, Chinese Crested Dog, Bolognese, Shih Tzu, Havanese, Lhasa Apso. Kleinspitz. Pomeranian. Pekingese. Miniature Sholo. Chihuahua long-coated. Chihuahua smooth-coated. And Ruski Toy.
And there we have all of the finalists in our best puppy competition for day 3 of the World Dog Show. Our judge will just remind herself of them all before selecting 6 to take a closer look. Under FCI rules, puppies are 6 and 9 months in age, between those 2 ages. After that, they move into the junior competition. We will have our best junior in group 5 and best junior in group 9 just a little bit later today. The Pekingese comes forward, the Shih Tzu, the Tibetan Spaniel, the Chow, the Samoyed and the Saib. A big well done to all of our other Best Puppy winners. The Pekingese here, just moving around for our judge to take a look at. The Shih Tzu now moving up and down. Our Tibetan Spaniel now moving up and down the ring. The Tibetan Spaniel moves round to the end of the ring and the Chow steps forward. An ancient Chinese breed. The main arena here in Zagreb is absolutely packed today, and some great support for these young dogs. The Samoyed is next to come forward. That crisp white coat contrasting with the black pigment of the dog. And finally, the Siberian Husky. A breed developed to cope with the most treacherous of conditions. But today, the sun has finally come out in Zagreb. I was thinking it was the same as London here, based on the last few days.
Yes, the weather is changing, thanks God. And we have sunny next few days, at least these until Monday is sunny. So we saw 6 finalists, and Madam Kozlowskaite is going to give us now the results of the 3 best puppies.
In third place, we have the Samoyed.
One Chinese breed goes to second place. Chow Chow.
But the winner of Best Puppy on day 3 of the World Dog Show is the Shih Tzu. We have the winner of our Best Puppy competition. And it will soon be time to introduce you to the judge for our Best Couples class. This is a male and a female, owned by the same owner.
Tonight's competition of the best couple is going to be judged by our guest from Hungary. He is a well-known breeder of rough collies and Samoyeds. The kennel named Nitramenti. Please welcome in the ring, Mr. Peter Harshani. And the best couples today. First we have Black Standard Poodles. Followed by Alaskan Malamutes. American Akitas. Xolo Quintle Standard. Akita Inu. Siberian Husky. Canaan Dog. Thai Ridgeback Dog. Tibetan Terriers. Medium Black Poodles. Shiba Inus. Basenjis. Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. Peruvian Hairless Dogs Medium. Volpino Italiano. Peruvian Hairless Dogs Miniature. Falena. Cirneco dell'Etna. Lhasa Apsos. Papillons. Kleinspitz. Pugs. Coton de Tuléar. Shih Tzu. Bichon Frisé. Boston Terriers. Chinese Crested. Ruski Toy длинношерстный. Chihuahua, smooth-haired. And the Pomeranians.
The competitors for Best Couple on day 3 are now all in the ring for Peter to take a closer look at. He has prejudged the competition, so we'll take a quick look around the ring before pulling forward 6 couples. The Black Standard Poodles come out. The Peruvian Standard, the Siberian Huskies, the Mexican Standard, so sorry, the Xolos. The Lhasa Apsos, the Papillons, the Klein Spitz. A huge well done to all of our other couples. A huge cheer there for the Standard Poodles. It is permitted in this competition to have either one handler or 2, as we're seeing here. It's whatever the owner thinks will showcase the male and the female to best advantage. Huge support here for this pair. Now we move on to the standard size of the Xolo Escuintli, the Mexican hairless dog. There are 3 varieties recognised by the FCI. This is the largest. We also have the miniature and the intermediate. Very similar in many ways to the Peruvian hairless, which is also in Group 5. Our next pair are Siberian Huskies. These are also in Group 5. And you can see here the male and the female. We're looking for breed type between them, how well they meet the breed standard, and how they work as a couple. Our next pair are the Lasso Apsas, an ancient Tibetan breed. Followed into the center of the ring by the Papillons, also known as the butterfly dog because of their distinctive ears. These dogs, of course, are in Group 9, which is our companion and toy dogs. Peter asking them to move to the end of the line before he takes a look at his final shortlisted couple. Now these are an orange variety of the miniature German Spitz. Slightly larger than the Pomeranian, but with many similar features.
Thank you, Peter. You can go to the podium and you will be followed by your winners. On the third place, Xolo Swintle Standard. Xolos, Mexican hairless dog standard. Yeah, we have both in the standard variety, Xolos and the poodles.
In second place, the Siberian Huskies.
And the first place goes to Lhasa Apso.
we have our winners of Best Couple. So it's time to move on to our next competition. It is the Best Breeders Group from day 3. Now, our judge for this competition is an All Breeds FCI judge and has actually judged Best in Show at a previous World Dog Show. He is best known for Finnish Spitz and Tibetan Terrier, and he's here today from the Netherlands. Please put your hands together for Mr. Ronnie Dudans.
Here we have the breeders groups. The first one, Standard Poodles in black. Alaskan Malamutes. Siberian Huskies. Samoyeds. Eurasia. Podenko i Bisenko. Mexican hairless dogs. Pharaoh hounds. Thai Ridgebacks. And now we have Mexican hairless dogs. Peruvian hairless medium. Norsk elkhund gra. Norwegian elkhunds. Tibetan Terrier. Medium black poodles. Chinese crested dogs. Bichon Frise. French bulldogs. Havanese. Breeder group of Maltese. Volpino Italiano. Papillon. Japanese chins. Kleinspitz. Chihuahua long-haired. Chihuahua smooth-haired. Pomeranians. Ruski toy длинношерстный. And that's all. Please, big applause for such a good, very big number of the breeders groups. Breeders groups are consisted of dogs of the same breeder. Unlike couples who needs to be owned by the same owner, the breeders groups, the only obligation is to be bred by the same kennel name.
And you need to have a minimum of 3 in your group, but the total number you can bring in is unlimited. And the judge is looking for consistency of breeding and of type, how well the dogs fit into the mould that's described in the breed standard. And Ronnie, a very experienced judge who has prejudged all of the competitors, so will shortly select his 6. The Siberian Huskies come forward. The Pharaoh Hounds. The Black Miniature Poodles. The Maltese. The Pomeranians. The Siberian Huskies will be the first for our judge to take a closer look at. So the Siberian Huskies, a team of 5 from the same breeder, move around the ring. The Pharaoh Hounds step forward. Of course, the judge does not take into account the outfits, but the handlers use them to make their team stand out. The breeders are permitted to bring any combination of males and females in this competition, whereas it does have to be one of each sex in the couples. Next in we have the Tibetan Terriers. I think I missed those as they were shortlisted, so apologies for that. Next to step forward, we have 3 medium black poodles. All, of course, in the same trim. Our next group has 4, and this is our Maltese, all from the same breeder. Maltese, of course, group 9, our companion dogs, will be judged later this evening. And our final group, the Pomeranians. The Pomeranians there will move round to the end of the ring, and Ronnie will then place just 3 of these breeders' groups.
Third place,
Our judge has made his decision. In third place, please step forward, the Pomeranians.
Second place, Siberian Huskies.
And the winners of Best Breeders Group on day 3 of the World Dog Show are the Maltese. We will have one more competition for you, Best Veteran, in a few moments, and then we will take a short break before continuing with the Best Juniors in Group 5 and Group 9.
We are ready for the next competition, and we are very proud of this competition because these are the veterans, the oldest dogs here at the show. Tonight's best veteran in the show will be chosen by the judge who bred in her life Maltese, but she's famous for her collies under Arsiada kennel. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome our Croatian judge, Mrs. Jadranka Smojver-Selimovic. And welcome our veterans in the ring. The first, Standard Poodle in black, Standard Poodle silver, Alaskan Malamute, Podenko Ibicenko, Pharaoh Hound, American Akita, Akita Inu, Siberian Husky, Shikoku, Suomen Lapinkoira, Samoyed, Chow Chow, Kanan Dog, Keyshound, Norwegian Elkhund, Icelandic Sheepdog, Peruvian Hairless Standard, Peruvian Hairless Middle, Shiba Inu, Tibetan Terrier, Medium Poodle White, Miniature Poodle Fawn, Miniature Poodle Black, Giant Spitz, Basenji, Kleinspitz, Mittelspitz, Havanese, Boston Terrier, Pug, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, Chinese Crested Dog, West Toyota Spitz, Pomeranian, Tibetan Spaniel, Kleinspitz, Japanchin, Bolognese, Maltese, Bichon Frise, Griffon bruxellois, Löwchen, Papillon, Shih Tzu, Lhasa Apso, Ruski Toy, long-hair Chihuahua, Toy Poodle, and the final Pekingese.
And there we have all of our best veteran finalists. These dogs have all been crowned best veteran in their respective breeds today. Jadranka has judged them in the ring outside, and we'll just refresh her memory of each of them. Now, as judges, exhibitors, dog lovers, we are all passionate about having healthy, happy dogs in the ring, and it's testament to that we have these incredible dogs still showing their socks off, all of them over 8. You can see as our judge walks along there just how busy it is here in Zagreb today. Not only at the ringside, but also everybody up on the balcony and of course watching at home. But we are beginning with our shortlist. The Bichon Frise, the Papillon, the Toy Poodle, the Alaskan Malamute, the Pharaoh Hound, and the Icelandic Sheepdog. Huge support here. The Pharaoh Hound steps forward now. You would never know that these dogs were veterans, seeing them striding out around the ring today. Now, this is a new breed to me, the Icelandic Sheepdog. Part of FCI Group 5, obviously many Spitz-like features. If you are watching us from Iceland and cheering on this one of your native breeds, please do comment on our live stream. The miniature black poodle now. The Bichon Frise now. Of course, from Group 9, our toy and companion dogs. Keeley brought its Flan Club with us today. And last but not least, we have the Papillon.
We will have the decision now. Judge is going to congratulate her 6 pre-selected dogs.
Please do give them a round of applause, our veterans, ladies and gentlemen.
So, Mrs. Mojver Selimovic, you can go to your place, up on the podium, and followed by 3rd place and Alaskan Malamute.
In 2nd place, it is the Bichonfries.
And the winner is Pharaoh Hound.
Volim se izgubiti u trenutku, ali ponekad nemam vremena za gubljenje. Zato obožavam frank kremu koju mogu pripremiti klasično u džezvi ili praktično prelijevanjem vrućom vodom. Njena bogata aroma, blag okus i postojana pjena savršeno obogaćuju svaki trenutak u danu. Bez obzira na način pripreme, uvijek mogu uživati u najfinijem mljevenoj turskoj kavi. Frank krema. Pripremi kako želiš, uživaj kad poželiš.
Prepoznatljivo ukusne, prepoznatljivo domaće, a još zdravije. Upravo to su Histris delicije bez dodanih nitrita. Potražite Histris proizvode sa zelenom oznakom i otkrite zdraviju stranu guštanja. Histris iz srca Istre.
Rekli su ti tko si. Rekli su ti tvoje ime, tvoje mjesto. Što smiješ, što ne smiješ. Kako da živiš. Za koga. Čemu se nadaš, što vjeruješ. Rekli su ti. Ali samo ti znaš da najbolje dolazi iz dubine. Osjeti svoje ja, Jana.
Welcome back to everybody watching at home and all those of you here with us in Zagreb. The competition is hotting up. It is time for us to begin our group judging, and we will start with Best Junior in FCI Group 5. That's our Spitz and our Primitive types. Nicola will now introduce you to our judge for this competition.
Thank you, Laura. Judge for tonight's competition of juniors of FCI Group 5 comes from Croatia, like the previous judge. He is known for his Posavian hounds and the Dachshunds. Everybody knows him, everybody loves him, and he is one of the nicest people we know around. Please welcome from Croatia our dear friend, Mr. Tino Pehar. Ibiza Hound as number 1. Pharaoh Hound, followed by American Akita, Alaskan Malamute, Siberian Husky, Jakutska Lajka, Grenlandsk Hund, Akita Inu, Karjalan Karhu Koira, Samoyed, Peruvian Hairless Standard, Thai Ridgeback, Mexican Hairless Standard, Norwegian Elk Hound, Icelandic Sheepdog, Eurasia, Chow Chow, Suomen Lappinkoira, Kieshound, Swedish Lapphund, Icelandic Sheepdog, Shiba Inu, Basenji, Cirneco dell'Etna, Peruvian Hairless Medium, Xolo Miniature, Peruvian Hairless Miniature, Kleinspitz, Mittelspitz, Volpino Italiano, Podenco Portuguese, another Podenco Portuguese, wire-haired. And the last one, we are waiting for the Pomeranian.
And so we have all of the Best Junior winners from Group 5. Our junior dogs are aged between 9 and 18 months old. So these are the stars of the future, aren't they, Nicola?
Yes, and they are all Junior World winners and Junior Best of Breed, the best representatives of the breed in the class of juniors. Podenco, yes, it's Podenco Ibitsenko in the shortcut. American Akita, Samoyed, Chow Chow, Basenji, and the Pomeranian. Thank you for all the others Junior World winners. And these 6 are shortlisted, and Mr. Pekar is now going to choose the 3 winners. Winner of the Junior Best of Group is going to compete tomorrow for the Junior Best in Show.
The Ibethan Hound there, and the American Akita steps forward. This breed developed in America from the older Japanese Akita and Akita Inu. The Samoyed steps forward now. The Chow Chow now moving. Of course, that tongue we can see there, that blue tint to it, is a unique feature of this breed. And another breed with distinctive characteristic, the Basenji, of course, known as the barkless dog for the noise that it makes. Nicola, would you like to hear an impressive fact?
Yes, please.
Until
Surprise me.
now, we have had 80,000 people watching our live stream of the World Dog Show here from Zagreb.
This is amazing. And we would like to thank our sponsor, P1 Dog Shows. Please make comments on our live stream. We will try to answer on every single comment.
Preferably nice ones about Nicola and I, obviously.
Especially about two of us. I hope so.
The Pomeranian, the last dog to be seen in our shortlist. We will soon have our first junior group winner for today.
Yes, Tino, you are going to your place. And he will welcome on the third place the smallest in this group, Pomeranian.
In second place, the smooth-haired Ibethan Hound. But the winner of the junior group is the Chow Chow.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank our sponsors. Gašparić Grupa, Jana, Jamnica, Histris, Frank, Bauer, P1 Dog Shows. Kutjevo, Online Dog Shows, Pro Dog Photography, CROATA, Our Dogs, 24 sata, Jihočeski kraj i our general sponsor, the main sponsor, Farmina Pet Foods.
It is time now to move on to our next competition, and we will shortly be finding out who will win Best Junior in Show for Group 9. Of course, we need a judge for this competition, and they are coming to us from Belgium, famous for poodles and Yorkshires. Please welcome to the ring, Mr. Jean-François Van Aken.
And coming in front of Jean-François, Standard Poodle Black, Standard Poodle Silver, Medium Poodle Black, Medium Poodle Silver, Miniature Poodle Black, Miniature Poodle Apricot, Toy Poodle Black, Tibetan Terrier, Chinese Crested Hairless, Kromfromländer, Havanese, Lhasa Apso, Bichon Frise, Shih Tzu, Polonaise, Coton de Tuléar, Pug, King Charles Spaniel, Boston Terrier, Griffon Belge, Griffon Brassellois, Petit Brabançon, Papillon, Phalène, King Charles Spaniel, Cavalier, French Bulldog, Chihuahua long-haired, Chihuahua smooth-haired, Russian Toy smooth-haired, and the last, the Pekingese. Terribly sorry, we have another one. Coming into the ring, Russian Toy long-haired.
There are 45 breeds in FCI Group 9, and these are all of the dogs that have won the Best Junior title today.
We actually have lots of breeds in Group 9 who are divided in varieties, like poodles, divided in sizes and the colors.
Yes, you have far more classifications for poodles than we do in the UK, where we have 3 sizes.
Yes, and the Chihuahuas also smooth-haired and long-haired, and Chinese cresteds, but actually there is only one best of breed in Chinese.
And of course our judge, known for poodles within this group, and as you said, we've tried to have judges that are real experts in the competitions that they are judging.
Jean-François dedicated his life in Group 9. Is very famous in the poodles and the Maltese, famous kennel Super Super. And recently, a couple of years, he is breeding Dachshunds, miniature and Kaninchens.
So he has pulled forward the Bichon, the Pug, the French Bulldog, the Tibetan Terrier, the Black Toy Poodle, and the Griffon Bruxellois.
First one coming in front of our judge is the Toy Poodle Black. Unlike the other varieties of poodles which are judged separately by the colors, toy poodles, all colors go together for one title and one best of breed.
And there were 87 of them entered today.
Tibetan Terrier, one of the Tibetan breeds in Group 9, together with the Lhasa Apso, Shih Tzu and Tibetan Spaniel.
There were 55 Tibetan Terriers entered in the competition today. And there were 100 of our next breed, the Bichon Frise, which is just coming forward.
Next we have Bichon Frise. Bichon Frise breed, which is part of the Maltese group. We have, in this section, we have Maltese, Bichon Frise, Bichon Havanese, Coton de Toulard, and Levchin.
The pug is the next to step forward. Always with that black mask, the curled corkscrew tail.
Pug from the section of the small molosses, together with the French Bulldog and the Boston Terrier.
Next is the Griffon Bruxellois. There were 32 entered today. And you also have a black variety of Griffon, is that right?
It's called Griffon Belge, Belgian Griffon. This is the Brussels Griffon, and the third one, the short-coated, is called Petit Brabançon. These breeds are very close to Jean-François because he comes from Belgium, like this breed.
The French Bulldog had the biggest entry today, 235, and this was the junior winner.
This is one of the most popular breeds in FCI Group 9. French Bulldog, like I said before, breed coming from the section of the small molosses, together with the Pug and the Boston Terrier.
Our judge has indicated that he has made his decision.
We think Jean-François is ready. He's very decisive. And we have winners. On the third place, Tibetan Terrier.
Second place goes to the French Bulldog. But the winner of the junior group is the Toy Poodle. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now take a short break before coming back with Best in Group 5 and Best in Group 9.
Volim se izgubiti u trenutku, ali ponekad nemam vremena za gubljenje. Zato obožavam Frank kremu koju mogu pripremiti klasično u džezvi ili praktično preljevanjem vrućom vodom. Njena bogata aroma, blag okus i postojana pjena savršeno obogaćuju svaki trenutak u danu. Bez obzira na način pripreme, uvijek mogu uživati u najfinijem mljevenoj turskoj kavi. Frank krema. Pripremi kako želiš, uživaj kad poželiš.
Prepoznatljivo ukusne, prepoznatljivo domaće, a još zdravije. Upravo to su Histris delicije bez dodanih nitrita. Potražite Histris proizvode sa zelenom oznakom i otkrite zdraviju stranu guštanja. Histris iz srca Istre.
Rekli su ti tko si. Rekli su ti tvoje ime, tvoje mjesto. Što smiješ, što ne smiješ. Kako da živiš. Za koga. Čemu se nadaš. Što vjeruješ. Rekli su ti. Ali samo ti znaš da najbolje dolazi iz dubine. Osjeti svoje ja, Jana.
We have 6 finalists ready for Best in Show at the World Dog Show tomorrow night, and it is time to discover who will be the 7th. We are about to begin judging of Best in Group 5. Now, our judge for this competition is here with us from Ireland. She was born into dog showing, breeding and exhibiting, and has had more than 130 champions in Ireland and the UK. Her breeds, to name a few, are poodles, boxers, Boston Terriers, and she had the honour of judging Best in Show at Crufts this year. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Anne Ingram.
May we present you the most beautiful dogs in FCI Group 5. Alaskan Malamute. Podenko Ibicenko wire-haired. Podenko Ibicenko smooth-haired. Pharaoh Hound. Mexican hairless dog. Grönlandshund. American Akita. Akita Inu. Samoyed. Siberian Husky. Greenland Dog. Jakutian Laika. Karjalan Karhukoira. Karelian Bear Dog. Podenko Canario. Peruvian Hairless Standard. Swedish Lapphund. Chow Chow. Lapin Porokoira. Suomen Lapin Koira. Keyshound. Eurasia. Norwegian Elkhund. Kanan Dog. Jemshund. Thai Ridgeback. Hokkaido. Shikoku. Yindo. Kitamali Bali Dog. Dai Bankau Dog. Icelandic Sheepdog. Černeko Daletna. Basenji. Shiba Inu. Mexican Hairless Middle. Giant Spitz White. Middle Spitz White. Middle Spitz Black. Japanese Spitz. West Yoto Spitz. Sholo Miniature. Peruvian Medium. Peruvian Miniature. Podenco Português. Pequeño. Podenco Português wire-haired. Kleinspitz. Miniature Spitz. And finally, the last dog in FCI Group 5, Pomeranian.
Today, there were 1,786 dogs entered across the 63 breeds in FCI Group 5. And these are the best of them, the best of breeds. One of these will be chosen to go through and represent the group in Best in Show tomorrow night. Anne has prejudged all of these dogs. She's just taking one final look round before she begins her shortlist. Pharaoh Hound, the standard Xolo, the Mexican hairless, the Akita, the Alaskan Malamute, the Chow, and the Pomeranian come forward. A huge well done to all of our other best of breed winners.
Anne will move the dogs up and down and around, and finally she will choose her winner, who is going to compete tomorrow in the Best in Show program. The Alaskan Malamute.
One of the heaviest of the Spitz type dogs.
It's a very strong, sturdy, working dog, sledge dog.
In complete contrast to the Pharaoh Hound. Built to survive in extreme temperatures of a different kind. This one very happy to be here with us tonight.
Moving on to one of the oldest ancient breed, Xolo Escuintla Standard, or the Mexican Standard. Mexican hairless, like Peruvian hairless, are the dogs who can be born without a coat, completely hairless, with just a little bit of hair on what we call Iroquois. Few hairs can be present, and the hair on the tail, and the variety who is born completely coated. Asian Spitz breed represented here with the two breeds, Chow Chows, and in front of you, Japanese Akita. Japanese Akita is the largest of the Asian Spitz breeds.
And the Spitz features, of course, include the pricked ears, the curled tail, the double coat.
And these special markings called Urajiro markings. Another Asian Spitz is the Chow Chow. Strong, square dog.
And they were favored by nobility in China, weren't they?
To the wider audience, very familiar and recognizable by its blue tongue. Comes in variety of colors. And the last we see on the table, Pomeranian. Smallest of the Spitz group. Very popular companion dog. I don't know, what is the situation on the island? Because here in Europe, on the continent, it's one of the most popular breeds.
Okay. And you can see that actually from the entry that we have here, the biggest in the group, 224 that were here today. But that's it, we've seen our shortlist. We are about to have a 7th group winner for you.
Mrs. Ingram is paying the last look on her 6 finalists before her final decision.
Our judge will make her way to the stage because she has chosen her group winner. And now we just need to announce it. So 3rd place is the standard Xolo Itzcuintli, the Mexican hairless.
FCI 5 runner-up, 2nd place for the Chow Chow.
But the winner of FCI Group 5 coming back tomorrow night to compete for Best in Show is the Pomeranian. We have one more competition for you tonight on this, the penultimate day of the World Dog Show here in Zagreb. We have just seen the Pomeranian take best in Group 5, and they will be back with us tomorrow. But now we need to know who will take the best in Group 9.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest tonight to judge her favorite group, Group 9. Although she's very famous in Group 5, she started many, many years ago. I'm not going to tell you how many years ago. She started with, yeah, she's saying here in the last century. She started with Kleinspitz and with Chow Chow. Her kennel name, Meigui, or the Black Rose in Chinese. Nowadays she's breeding nowadays she's breeding Papillons. Wonderful lady, great lady of our sport. Judging Group 9 tonight, President of Latvian Kennel Club, Mrs. Via Klučnice. And in front of our wonderful Via in golden, coming, black standard poodle, apricot standard poodle, medium black poodle, miniature brown poodle, miniature apricot poodle, the toy poodle, Tibetan terrier, Lhasa Apso, Kronframländer, Chinese crested hairless, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, Havanese, Bichon Frise, Maltese, Polonaise, Coton de Tuléar, Griffon belge, Brassillois, Griffon belge, Petit Brabançon, Löfchen, the Shih Tzu, Papillon, Phalène, the Japanese Gym, King Charles Spaniel, French Bulldog, Pug, Boston Terrier, smooth-coated Chihuahua, long-coated Chihuahua, Ruski toy длинношерстный, Praški Kryšarik, and finally in this group, at the end, the Pekingese.
There were 2,287 dogs entered across the 45 breeds that make up Group 9, companion and toy dogs. Our judge, very experienced in this group, and has already taken a close look at all of the finalists. The winner of this group will be our 8th finalist going through to Best in Show tomorrow. And if you are joining us from home, you are one of those 80,000 people that has been watching the live stream, then please do comment and let us know which breed you think should win. You've seen them come in. The shortlist begins with the long-haired Chihuahua. The Papillon comes forward, and the Phalène, the Coton de Tuléar. 2 more spots. The Lhasa Apso and the Black Standard Poodle. A huge well done to all of our other Best of Breed winners in Group 9. Our long-coated Chihuahua is first onto the table. The judge asking, please do put your hands together for all 6 of the finalists. They've done incredibly well to get to this point in the competition. Our long-coated Chihuahua, ladies and gentlemen.
Chihuahuas come in 2 coat varieties. The one in front of you, the long-coated and the smooth-coated. On the table, we have the first of 2 continental toy spaniels, the Phalène. Phalène is the variety with ears set down, carried. The second variety you will see after this one, called Papillon.
I think this is the first tuxedo we've seen in the ring as well, but you'll be bringing yours tomorrow, won't you?
Yeah, definitely.
And next is very similar, apart from the carriage of the ears. Here we have the papillon or butterfly dog because of the shape of those ears. And how wonderful after such a long day at the show that all of these finalists are still wagging their tail, they're responding to the crowd here. The papillon.
The next on the table, Coton de Tuléar. The breed originated in Madagascar, belongs to section, FCI section in Group 9 of the Bichon breeds.
And the texture and coat incredibly important in this breed.
This is why the name is Coton de Tuléar, cotton. The texture of the coat should be cottony and not silky.
The Coton de Tuléar. And from a coat that shouldn't be silky to one that certainly should be.
Definitely. The coat on the Lhasa Apso, the breed from the section of the Tibetan breeds, should be quite harsh, almost human-like texture of the hair. As I said, one of the 5 Tibetan breeds alongside the Shih Tzu, Tibetan Spaniel and Tibetan Terrier. Lhasa Apso is the breed originated in Tibet. And in Tibet, it's considered the sacred.
Huge support here for the Lhasa. There were 47 of them entered here today. And our final competitor in the shortlist is the standard black poodle. 58 of them entered.
The largest representative in FCI Group 9 comes in variety of colors and sizes: standard, miniature, dwarf and toy. The largest in front of us is the standard poodle in black.
We can hear the support here in the arena, but do remember you can comment and tell us which you would choose.
Please give a big applause for all 6. Another big applause for all 6 pre-selected dogs.
We should also say our judge looks incredible.
Actually, Mrs. Klučnica always has incredible combinations.
It's great.
On the 3rd place, Coton de Tuléar.
In 2nd place, the Lhasa Apso. But the winner Coming back tomorrow for Best in Show is the
Black
Standard Poodle.
There he comes again. Oh, yeah. Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear viewers, dear exhibitors, dear judges, we are almost at the end. Tomorrow is the last day of the World Dog Show, and we will see who is the most beautiful dog in the world 2024.
80,000 of you have joined us at home so far, and we hope you will all be back with us tomorrow when we find out who will take Best Junior in Show and, of course, Best in Show here in Zagreb. But for us, from an amazing third day at the World Dog Show, it's good night.
Thank you very much once again, and see you tomorrow, I hope in number like tonight, and have a really nice night. See you tomorrow at the same time.
Rekli su ti tko si. Rekli su ti kakav si i čiji si. Otkud si i gdje ti je mjesto? Što osjećaš, što ne osjećaš? Rekli su ti što možeš, moraš i misliš. Rekli su ti. Ali samo ti znaš da najbolje dolazi iz dubine. Osjeti svoje ja i Ana.
Prepoznatljivo ukusne, prepoznatljivo domaće, a još zdravije. Upravo to su Histris delicije bez dodanih nitrita. Potražite Histris proizvode sa zelenom oznakom i otkrite zdraviju stranu guštanja. Histris iz srca Istre.
Da se za uživanje dijele titule, neki bi bili plemstvo. Na primjer vi, barunice višesatnih pjenušavih kupki. Težak je taj žurnal. O, i vi, kralju besprijekorno čistih odaja. A sigurno i vi, princezo od popodnevne sijeste.
Pauzu? Nikad ne pauziram.
I vi, viteže improvizirane klimatizacije. Jako plemenito od vas. I naravno vi, grofice spajanja neradnog četvrtka s ponedjeljkom. Vi znate uživati. Frank Cappuccino. Za one koji znaju uživati.